Professor Kamal Faour. I am a professor here at iGlobal University. I've been teaching here for the last 3 years. Overall, I've been teaching at the university level for the last 20 years. But let me tell you a little bit about myself as well. I have an undergraduate in international business and finance. I have a master's in applied economics, really focusing on international economics from a business perspective. And I also have an MBA from a general management and an IT perspective as well. I have certifications that go from the PMP to e-business to complete really management in a whole. But I also work in industry. And that's really the positive, if you will, with regards to what I bring to the table. So not only am I a scholar of project management, but I'm also a practitioner of it. And for the last 20 years, I've worked in industry. I've worked with companies like Booz Allen Hamilton, companies such as Accenture. I actually ran my own business for 5 to 6 years, focusing on project management and team building. And I'm currently actually working with Guidehouse as well. So not only do I work here as a professor at IGU, but I also work as a director at Guidehouse. So everything that I learned there, all the engagements that I manage and run, I bring it to our learning capacity here at iGlobal University. So I look at it from the lens of what is theory saying, but more importantly, what is the practicality of the industry saying as well. And that's where the positive is of this program in particular. There's 5 phases in project management. It goes from initiation, it goes from planning, it goes to running the project, execution, to monitoring, to closing out. Each of those phases we need to make sure that the student understands what it takes to be successful in the workplace. So when you talk about initiation, you talk about how do you get ready as a project manager to make sure that you have a charter in place. When you talk about planning, what is the plan? Where is the project plan that you're putting together? How are you breaking down? Are you thinking about the staff that you're going to bring in, the time commitment that it's going to take? What are those deliverables? And then when you're ready for that, how do you execute? Now, you could read in a pamphlet or in a book all about executing projects, but how do you execute it in real life? What do you do when a risk comes in? What do you do when something that's unanticipated comes in? How do you handle yourself? And there's a reason why iGlobal University is considered one of the top 25 MBA programs in the country. Why? Because we use that practicality, we use that subject matter expertise that all the faculty here bring in to push our students to be successful. Why? Because we want to make sure that as a student graduates, they find a job. One of the things that I also mentioned is my background in the industry, and more importantly, my understanding of IT. And I try to bring that into all my classes, and in specific, making sure that what I'm teaching is relevant and important in the trends that is expected by the workplace today, such as project management office. One of the things that we use is the tool for making sure that we can schedule. We also use Teams in a lot of ways. Why do I use Teams? Teams is great because not only is it a method of communication, it's a method of actually breaking down tasks within certain in a structure that is feasible to break down as a work breakdown structure. So I use Team. Salesforce is another emerging trend that you hear about as well, and I use that for my classes to make sure the student understands how to bring that in. What are the needed elements that I need to bring into my project that can be broken down in those technology. So I'm very technology focused, but not only technology. One of the things I also try to do is bring case studies to all my classes. And one of the things that I love about iGlobal University is that we have a great career service that is there for all students when they're doing their studies and thereafter as well once they graduate. We assist you. We help you, we guide you in making sure that you understand what are those careers that you want to go into. I'm talking about project management, which is a hot trend right now in the market. Understanding and learning those concepts, putting it in your resume, understanding what it takes to be a PM, a project manager, is only going to help you. But it's not going to get you everything. But the university has people that will sit down with you and talk about your career aspirations. What is it that you want to do? And how can we situate you for success, right? And how could we even help you in interviewing and certain things that you should and should not say? We take that very personally. We take that as one of our missions. Not only are we teaching you here, but more importantly, we want to make sure you succeed, because if you succeed, we succeed, and we all succeed together. And that's our mission. We're making sure that we're not teaching you only theory, but we're teaching you what the industry is saying. And when we teach you what industry is saying, we hopefully get you a job as well. There's a reason we're one of the top MBA programs. We've been selected out of over 800 schools, I believe, and we got selected as the top. That says a lot. That says that we're taking this stuff seriously. We take good care of our students, and more importantly, that we have a program that's situated for your success. Please feel free to reach out to me as well. You can reach me always by email. That's Kamal, Kamal, Faour, F as in Frank, AOUR, @igu.edu. And I'm more than happy to sit down with you, talk to you, entertain where your career aspirations and more importantly your class aspirations want to go. I'm here to help you. The whole university is here to help you as well. Thank you.